Hi, this is Jeffrey Kurt Financial Group, and today is Thursday, April 17, 2025, and the news just keeps coming. Yesterday afternoon, Jerome Powell was speaking. He made reference to inflation. He's worried about inflation, partially due to the tariffs, and the markets, interpreted that as saying, well, if he's worried about inflation, that means there's no interest rates cuts coming in the near term. And the stock market sold off pretty hard on that. So, that was the impetus. Now, whether, I think that the markets were kind of set up for this. I mentioned it in yesterday's video that some of the implied volatility measures and statistics were pointing towards complacency, and that, this was going to be, a setup that potentially could be, a sell-off. And that's what we got. Now today we have the Dow's down, 500 or 600 points. I'm doing this around 11:30 in the morning, and predominantly the Dow's down because of United Healthcare missing on their earnings, and United Healthcare is down 23%. Also, it's a $600, just under $600 priced stock before this sell-off, before the plunge. And the Dow only has 30 stocks in the index, and they're price weighted. So if a higher price stock, $600 versus a $100 stock, that $600 has more of an impact. So that's, I think, really kind of the what's going on with the Dow being down. The S&P and the Nasdaq midday have been kind of trading sideways. And tomorrow is a holiday, so no trading. And I don't know how to interpret this. But I do want to point out, it just seems like NVIDIA, Tesla, Google, some of these Mag 7 names just trade heavy. They can't catch a bid. They're down, day after day, it seems like. And I wonder if that's just going to lead to more selling eventually. I pointed out in yesterday's video and Monday's video about sentiment being a setup for a possible rally, but we can easily go down before that. And I think that the risks are still out there with all the uncertainty concerning the economy, the trade, the geopolitical, and like that. So no trading tomorrow for Good Friday. Happy Easter and happy Passover to everybody. We'll be back on Monday. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.